So, in today's video, I'm going to technically show you. I'm going to technically show you how I took this trade, right? And actually hit a profit, right? So this week I'm 2 on 2, 2 on 4. Basically, that means I won two and then I lost two, right? 1:2 trading results. That means basically I'm profitable, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to go here, right? So I'm just going to show you the breakdown of how I actually went to take this trade that I took, right? So don't mind the up and down of my uh lighting. It's because of the sun. It's basically have clouds, so at times it goes down and then come back, go down, come back. So you'll be able, yeah. So here, remember I said we look at 6 p.m., right, in South African time, or 12 p.m. in New York time, right? In New York time, right? So, so I'm gonna mark 6 p.m. here, all right? Mark 6 p.m. here, and then I'm going to mark fair value gaps that happened in a 30-minute time frame, not in any other time frame, in a 30-minute time frame, right? Gonna mark up these fair value gaps over here, right? Fair value gaps over here. Gonna mark up this one as well because it's the one that I use and it's very small. You cannot see it on a 30-minute time frame. You can only see it on a 1 minute time frame. And then I'm going to go on a 1 hour, on a 1 minute time frame, right? Then I'll drop into a 1 minute time frame. Then when I get into a 1 minute time frame, I'll show you what I did. All right. So in a 1 minute time frame, all right, in a 1 minute time frame, I set my trend line. Remember, I said you need what? You need a trend line. You need a trend line. So I set up my trend line here, right? Went on, set my trend line, and then while I was sitting, right, I set an alert that the market should alert me when it gets here. And then I get an alert, and then when I check the chart, it was spiking high. And I was like, this is not definitely, I'm not going to trade this. This spike, I'm not going to take a trade here going upward. So now what am I supposed to do? I have to wait for the market to come back into this fair value gap over here, right? When the market comes back to this fair value gap, that's when I can think about entering this trade. So what I did was I set my pending order, my buy limit here, right? Immediately when it went high, I set my buy limit here, and then I look at this low over here, and then I set my stop loss here, and then I targeted a 1:3. I targeted a 1:3. All right. And then the market came back and then triggered my trade. Unfortunately, it gave a slippage, so it triggered somewhere below here, right, with a slippage, because this minutes move very quick, so it has to give me a slippage. So I got it in a slippage. Then I move my stop loss just below this one over here, right, just below this low here. I set my stop loss there, and then I still continue to target 1:3. So I risked roughly about 40 something dollars just to make 1:3. And then the market kept on moving into my favor up until here. But when I checked it, it was here for me when I checked it before I went to bed at roughly about 3 a.m. towards 4 a.m. It was coming here. And then when I woke up, it already hit my take profit, right? It took a very long time to hit my take profit. I don't want to lie, it took a very long time. But that's as simplest thing you could do to yourself, right? 6 p.m., put a trend line, go into a 30-minute time frame, look for fair value gaps, and then wait for a breakout of that fair value gap, take a retest, and then push the market into an upside. As simple as that, as simple as that. But if that's basically complicated for you and you wish to have a conversation with me privately so that you can be able to understand this uh, trading style that I'm doing, yeah, feel free to contact me so that you can be able to see what's happening, right? But yeah, we hit take profit and then we're good 2 on 2 this week. Today it's Friday. I'm not going to trade, but I will monitor the market. But I'm not going to trade. I'll go back and trade next week, Monday to Thursday. But I will monitor the market on what's happening today. But other than that, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Just a brief of this trade. And then on Sunday, basically, I'll show you all the trades that I took and every single idea that happened in me taking all those trades, even the losing ones. Remember, this week I only showed you the winning ones. On Sunday, it will be as well as the losing trades so that you can be able to see the overall performance of this week. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. And I don't even know where do you even guys watch my videos, or I'm just posting for no one. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday when I'm posting the video of the weekly trades that I took so that you can be able to see all of them. And then next week again, we are trading. But other than that, I love you guys. Take care, protect your soul, and keep on trading. I'll see you on our next video. Cheers.